Like, what is the Alexander technique?
Comes about body structure and movement and cooperation with the joints, and also
it's like a car mechanic. So sometimes your alignment is out, so you need to get your car fixed if you have an issue. So you still need to get realigned. But Alexander technique is teaching you how to become a better driver so that you don't have to get your car fixed that often.
A lot of exam students, they just try to play the scales, play the piano, but they're not relaxed. And they keep trying and they find that they can't do it. The sound is not right because they're not at ease. They're not, they can't get the tone and they try so hard. I was always interested in self-care. One thing that I've learned during the piano pedagogy that I took many years ago was all about how to use your posture to relax. Which is very much Alexander technique, finding the right posture, movement, and great pianists are always aware of their body movement and all that. So
structured. I could give you some examples if you like. You've got a moment for that.
Oh yes, definitely, yeah.
If I ask you to point to where your arm attaches to your body, the chances are most people are going to point around about here somewhere, where my arm attaches to my body. And this is a misconception which has a big implication for the ease of use of the hands and the arms for activities, and also for the amount of tension and pressure that people feel around their neck and their shoulder girdle. If you trace your collarbone, find the collarbone on the front of your body and feel across the front, feel that collarbone. There's a bump where it joins onto your sternum in around here. So if you do that with one hand and feel that, and then move your arm around, you'll discover that you're feeling your collarbone moving. But when you move your arm, your collarbone has to move. And that's because the collarbone is part of the arm. So now if you move your arm and you think to yourself, well, I'm going to keep my shoulders still. So go ahead and move your arm and try and see if you can move your arm without your shoulder moving. Just try that out. See what that feels like. And then go back to again, okay, now I'm going to move my arm and I'm going to let my collarbone move. I'm going to let my arm move from where it attaches, which is actually here near the center of the body, and let all of that movement occur. And then you notice that your arm moves a little differently. Often gets easier. So a very simple conception about how the arm is built, your arm actually starts here, can make a massive difference to the way in which you experience, freedom or discomfort and the capacity to use your fingers for a skilled, playing the piano, for example. First part of the workshop is about exploring those general principles and having a practical experience of how to begin to create more ease and freedom and integration of the whole self. And then we move on into specific activities, questions. So you can choose to participate at the level that works for you. So some people may wish to bring their instruments and perform, and we encourage people to bring their instrument. Sometimes we have actors have a little segment that they wish to do with their voice or any kind of action or activity. So it's designed as a group learning experience so that you can choose. If you wish to stand up the front and do something, you can, but you will still benefit and learn from the experience if you choose to explore the actions and the activities that other people are doing. So you don't necessarily have to have a specific thing that you want to do for yourself.
But what I really enjoy about teaching Alexander technique to them, for people who are willing to learn and to be aware of their body, is that they have a tool to sort of self-manage their condition without fully relying on a practitioner.